We here. Yeah. I gotta figure out these goddamn fucking panels, man. You like that intro though? Let's play that back one more time. Oh, let's do it one more time. One more again. One more again. Now, there we go. Let's get it. Alright. 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 Whoa, you're now in tune with the most wise Fleavelli. My phone, I'm gonna turn on incognito and shit. And we are here with a case that's kinda, particularly kinda funny to me, to be honest. I feel like I just feel like I gotta speak on this. You know what I'm saying? When white America is bickering and all that, you gotta come up here and kinda shed some light on it, right? You know what I'm saying? They love shedding light when we bickering and stuff like that. So let's get into the white bickering. Oh man. Well, we are here. It's the most wise Fleavelli. And we are speaking on the Keily Rodney situation. Jesus Christ, I done spelled this girl name wrong and all that. My fault, man. Right now, it's a lot going on between her, Adventures with Purpose, and just a bunch of like web sleuths and stuff like that. I believe that Adventures with Purpose is kind of like calling up people's shows. They're going up to people's shows. They're going on panels and stuff like that, discussing the matter. So I just kind of want to hop in, but we gonna start out with this first video. Before we even get into anything, I want to let y'all know that I am well aware of who Ryan Churchill is. Ryan Upchurch or Churchill is the country rapper. And before we even get into anything, I just want to let all my FBA brothers and sisters be aware of who it is that we're actually speaking on. And we say, man, we like our white supremacists up front, you heard? So we gonna hit y'all with that off the rip, off the muscle, you heard? Let y'all know we dealing with, you heard? So I want y'all to understand what we dealing with, you heard? Now, you know, at that or whatever.
The true crime community.
That's not the video we're going for right now. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So now, after that situation or whatever the case may be, I mean, I don't know when that situation was. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of just got in tune with the my Upchurch person, but I just want y'all to know who we dealing with, who we work with and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Country rapper. You know what I'm saying? Who basically, you know, stands on his white privilege or whatever. You know, it's like, listen, man. America's a free country. You got the right to do and say whatever the fuck you want. None of that shit really applies to me. None of that shit really matters to me, whatever the case may be. You feel me? I'm a foundational black American. And, you know, we still know what we stand on. You feel me? Like, you know, we fixing our community. We doing what we got to do for each other and stuff like that. If we sit here and, you know, get all hell bent about a word or whatever the case may be, we're going to stay unfocused on what's the real problem. And that's the monetary value. That's the money. That's you know, getting all of this white wealth into black neighborhoods. You feel me? By any means. So now let's get to the video. So there was a case. There was a young lady by the name of Keily Rodney who was who went missing. And you know what? Maybe just maybe I should maybe do a little. Just like a little, let me see if we have like a little quick news source that we could like just run through the story real quick with it. Why is this not? Yeah, so let's try to Okay, here we go. Let's.
When you find a charcoal toothpaste that epically whitens your smile, you might find yourself.
Did you just take a selfie with our toothpaste?
No. Maybe.
I'm CBS 13's Madison Keeby here on the bank of the Prosser Creek Reservoir, just yards from where yesterday authorities pulled Keily Rodney's car out of this water. It was found upside down in 14 feet of water around that by an outside organization, Adventures with Purpose. We heard from law enforcement today about that, and moving forward, they say that they are still waiting for that official confirmation that the person found inside that car was indeed Keily. I spoke to two family friends of the Rodney family today who said this was not the outcome anyone was hoping for.
Just sorrow and hope.
She's very strong woman, but who can be strong? All I can think of is the broken heart emoji that we all keep texting back and forth.
What?
We all know about that one.
Keily definitely was special. She meant so much to so many people.
Wait, huh?
Strong. All I can think of is the broken heart emoji that we all keep texting back and forth.
Yeah, hold the fuck up. What type of internet world we live in when your grandmother say, all I can think about is a broken heart emoji? And this kind of speaks to, you know, this situation that that Ryan, I forgot this fucking dude's name. Ryan Upchurch is kind of speaking on, right? You know, allegedly. This whole video was alleged and stuff like that. You know, just asking questions. And, you know, we just kind of like looking at the situation. But that is a little weird. You know, the broken heart emoji. Like, you know, your teen was found dead in the back of a car. All you can think about is a broken heart emoji. Okay.
We all know about that one.
Keily definitely was special. She meant so much to so many people. Not that every child that's a loss is special, but it's devastating.
I came out here several times with different people enjoying the search, joined the topo map thing, and went out to Prosser, went on my own searches, did a lot of, I know Bev and I did a lot of posters at the request of the family.
Yeah.
We
and social media
canvassed
reposting.
and the family had asked us to social media post, so I know on my page, and I know on your page, And then I asked all my friends on my social media to share, and some people from Santa Barbara were sharing. I mean, we just had no idea where she was. So, I mean, there was people in Arizona. I know my brother posted in Arizona. So the family had asked active social media. So yeah, definitely.
We're getting answers tonight on CBS Sacramento. Who was notified and when? That outside organization said they called members of the Rodney family as well as law enforcement. Today we learned from some of those law enforcement authorities and Kylie's mom herself that may not have been the case. We're digging into that here tonight on CBS Sacramento starting at 4.
Yeah. So, you know, that was that, or whatever the case may be. And basically, there was a there was a dude by the name of Ryan Upchurch who basically came out and said that he feels like this situation is not real. You know, there's these guys on YouTube named Adventure Purpose, as you heard. They discovered this this young lady. She was found in I believe like the hatchback of the car, of the vehicle. A lot of people suspecting foul play. But according to Ryan Upchurch, the country rapper, he suspects that it's actually fake, allegedly. He thinks that this shit is fake. Now, I'm going to let y'all hear what he has to say, because I think it's pretty interesting. I'm not going to lie. And we live in America. We all have our First Amendment rights. So let's see what he has to say. Let's go. Let's throw some real drill music, because not that country rap whack shit.
Crime channel. You couldn't investigate the gate of an investor's house. Y'all are like those dumbass puppies. You know? The ones that run around with a...
Alright, okay. We don't need that extra stupid. We don't need the racist talk.
I mean, look at it. He's in his basement wishing he was a Hardy Boy. Tony Dodge. Dude's fucking clueless. He's never been in a fight. He's never been in no drama. He's probably never been arrested. Nothing. He's vanilla. Cinema Shogun.
Nigga, you vanilla. What? What type of delusional shit going on over here?
He loves Britney Spears and playing with action figures. Let's let him just keep thinking the
I like Britney Spears too.
I'm cool with that. We're now living in a society where it is okay.
Oops, I shit it
I don't think
again.
it's ever okay to be stupid, because stupid things might happen, and to fix those stupid situations, it needs people who, you know, aren't stupid. Now, the people out there that don't like me and get irritated by me and stuff,
I ain't gonna lie, a dude with tobacco in his mouth ain't that be the sharpest tool in the shed.
Well, why the fuck you think you're so smart? It's actually the problem. I don't think I'm smart at all, but...
No, we know you're not smart. I'll tell you that fucking much. Read those lyrics, guy.
I'm starting to feel smart, and a lot of older men and women have commented on my channel, and listen, when an older person's talking, you just listen. And I've had hundreds of older folks that's older than me be like, it's the common sense thing. Common sense. Now people who have common sense are now looking hella smart because the world is having less common sense every fucking year. While people that are in their 40s and 50s are commenting on my stuff being like, hey, church, just don't even worry about it. They'll never understand, dude. Like, it's a common sense thing. I'm over here fucking, trying to argue with them. Wham. I shut my mouth for 2 seconds and I learned something from them. They're right. If anything, they reminded me. What am I arguing with these other people for? The people I'm arguing with aren't smart enough to understand what's in front of their face. Literally, in front of their face. Yeah, the actual definition of literally. Not using it every other sentence. Another comical thing is thinking you got me. You got me? What do you mean you got me? You're not bothering me. If you were bothering me, do you think I would go in depth for 2 weeks and make all these videos of different angles of scenarios of what possibly could have happened? Yeah, that's to figure out what happened. And look, I know why. And look, those of you that are mad that have true crime channels, I'd be mad too if I've been having a true crime channel for 5 years straight every day of my life, and a damn musician just walks in, smoking a joint, drinking chocolate milk, and does more work than y'all in 2 weeks.
A rapper is not a musician.
Your channel. It probably makes you not even want to do it anymore. And if I was y'all, I would
Artist,
quit.
yeah. Musician, no.
I mean, how embarrassing. Your job is you get paid to not solve murders. Damn. I mean, there's people that go to school to be private investigators. Who do all this stuff to build these skills in their head to be private investigators. And they get paid less than some fucking asshole YouTuber who sits on here and just points everyone in the wrong direction. That's fucked. And listen, don't even say, oh, well, you know, we're just reacting. No. Reactors react to movies, and reactors react to songs. Do you see the chain of money going down the line? That is a service. A reactor who reacts to a song is making money off YouTube, and he's also promoting the artist he's talking about to make them make money. You see how that helps people? Helps put money in pockets that's supposed to be in pockets? Yeah, true crime people who don't know shit, that just yell a bunch of stuff and conspiracies and point at other people and go, look, they're on drugs, they don't know nothing. Your job is to be dumb for a living.
I ain't gonna lie, he kind of made a point with that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. Some of these true crime channels are kind of dumb. I ain't gonna hold you. And they never did a crime, so they don't be understanding the shit. They literally just be like reading a couple articles and yeah, I just support them because like they're cute. I guess I don't know. But not Kim Biana or something. She's pretty cool. I like her content.
Just call it what it is. Then you got the ones who actually do care and are actually trying to figure out something. Those are the ones you need to follow. That is Plunder.
Shout out to Plunder. That's the sis right there, you heard?
Factual stuff on there. Zav Girl, I sit here and watched her the other night for a freaking hour in the same little spot on Google Earth, doing everything she could to find where this car was parked.
No, remember, guys, because a lot of people comment, why are you assuming she's driving? I'm not. That's just, I think it's more likely that she did drive and it was an accident, but I'm still open to it. I just wanted to keep that again.
See, she's open to suggestions. She doesn't close anything off unnecessarily. Me and Zav Girl obviously disagree on who drove the car. It's fine that we disagree, but us both being open-minded and able to communicate and talk about the situation to come to a conclusion, that's what solves stuff. Do you see me going, Zav, she's freaking wrong, da-da-da-da-da? No. Do you see her going, well, I mean, fucking, he must be on drugs? No, because she knows if you want to find the truth about something, you have to look at it at different aspects. You can't be biased to the situation. Another person that I like watching lately is Behind the Wall. She sometimes says, I don't really agree with Upchurch, but I'm going to keep that an open mind and see what this leads to.
GoFundMe thing, I think, was weird at first, so I think it got broke down a little bit better, but I'm still not sure. But I think it's interesting that it came out after he put it on his video. I'm just going to say that technically it wasn't a reward fund.
These are the people I want to watch because I can find out more stuff that I maybe wouldn't have thought about watching these people. I can't learn nothing from the ones in the beginning that I talked about. What are they gonna ever do? You think what are they gonna go down for? Oh man, that glarer, that fucking Hiroshima Ninja, whatever the fuck his name is. You're gonna have this channel the whole time and never figure out anything. Do you want like a round of applause at the end? What do you want? You're not doing nothing. Anyway, moving on with the video. There's two things I want to say. One, even criminals report crimes. And also, sometimes when you question something and there is no answer, the answer is there's no answer. Sometimes the victim looks so much like a victim and everyone is claiming that this is a victim that the people looking for who hurt the victim are going on a wild goose chase without looking at the victim. So with that being said, everyone telling me I should be ashamed of myself. How dare you say that, oh, this is faked? Show me that it's real. Show me proof of Keily Rodney. Show me proof of Sammy Smith. Show me proof of Mag. Show me proof of those people. Show me proof of Ronnie. Why don't you try chasing down who Anime is or Ickman? You can't tell me who any of those people are. You're not gonna find shit. Now look, I do see the dumb people comments. I don't really comment back to them that much because they're dumb people. I see the comment where people's like, oh, what are you, Alex Jones? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? If you're asking me if I'm another person, the answer is no. I'm Ryan Upchurch. If you're asking me, is this a war on information? I'm gonna say yes, because misleading information is what is letting these people get away. Don't you see that? I mean, if you want to sit in the comments and make Alex Jones jokes, I mean, go for it. You're welcome to do what you want in the comments. But here we're talking about facts. And the fact of the matter is, GoFundMe is a fucked up business to individuals who use it like fucked up people. Of course, GoFundMe is used for good reasons. You know, somebody in the neighborhood, their house burns down and they can't afford it and they need a little bit of help getting back on their feet. Whatever, that's fine. But do you realize that you can be a millionaire on GoFundMe by catfishing people with internet deaths? You could do it fast as fuck. Look at the Keily Rodney GoFundMe. It's made $63,000 in the past 7 days. That's one GoFundMe for Keily Rodney. If you have 5 GoFundMes for each individual person that you catfish fake a death with, all you need is 3 people. 3 people, 3 viral stories. You're a millionaire in 2 weeks. Now that might raise red flags. There might be discrepancies in you getting your money. But you see how I just said that and explained that? That will be taken and interpreted by people who are in on the scheme that are getting a cut of the money. I mean, why wouldn't they defend it? It's free money. It's free money. It gets the heat off of you because everybody's looking for a bullshit person that you made up. Because why? Because you pushed a car in the lake? Okay. Well, you didn't commit a real crime, so to the person that's doing it, it's an internet crime. It'll be okay. And more than likely, they'll be getting away if everyone's led in the wrong direction. So in their mind, they're just finna get a bunch of free money in 60 days. You see, and this is the part where people are like, how dare you accuse AWP of doing something like that? Did those words come out of my mouth? They didn't. Why are you...
And I ain't gonna lie though. Not gonna lie. He's kinda right about that though. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, right now, like the GoFundMe schemes and stuff like that is kinda, you know, it's kinda at an all-time high, man. You know, you seen that case when the lady basically had herself kidnapped so that she could basically be saved in like 60 days and all that, and she was beating on herself or whatever the case may be, and all this other craziness or whatever. So you should kind of speculate and ask questions, and there's nothing wrong with asking questions, you know. I think what Alex Jones did kind of threw a wrench in the game because he went a little bit too far. But there's nothing wrong with asking questions, man. And you know, and requiring answers for said questions, you know? If you put your situation out there in the public, if you ask the public to help you and stuff like that, you know, you gotta expect the public to have some form of scrutiny.
You saying dumb, stupid shit that ain't real. But think about this. If you in your heart are going to look for a little girl, and you drive all the way to this fucking town, and the police are like, hey, don't look over there. And you're like, okay. And you go look over there, and you dive underwater, and you see a body in there.
Now, what he's talking about is during the investigation, a lot of people was asking, you know, about that lake, and the police kept saying that they searched the lake or whatever, and you know, whatever, and then someone came up on eventual purpose people and told them to look at like another site, which basically led them to taking like another week or two to even get to the actual lake that everyone was kind of like, maybe she's in that lake. And, you know, but they thought like, you know, the police had checked it and stuff like that. And then come to find out, you know, when they look in the lake, she's in there, and the police did not even check it or whatever the case may be. So it does come off a bit suspicious, you know. But, you know, me living a life of crime and stuff like that, what a lot of people fail to realize is most police is incompetent. You know, most police are just, you know, with all due respect, you know, losers that's just looking for a nice job and just like a way to kind of get out of crime and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not superheroes. They're not Batman. They're not Superman. They're not Naruto. They're not Goku. You know, they're just regular guys with a badge, you know, and unlimited resources that they don't put to good use. They just, you know, kind of take the money for themselves or whatever the case may be. And do they really care about solving your missing persons crimes and your, you know, your unsolved deaths and stuff like that? Nah, not really. Because it makes white people look like criminals. So for every crime, every missing person crime that you solve, for every Gabby Petito that you solve, that's another white criminal who's posted on the front of the newspaper, which ultimately tarnishes the squeaky clean white image that Europeans have been trying to paint of themselves for the last 2,000 years. Well, not 2,000 years, the last 200 years, more particularly. But you know, sometimes it takes that radical, you know, that radical white supremacist, you know, born into white privilege, mayonnaise jaw, to be real about it, man. You know? That's why I told y'all, man, don't call him your nigga. Fuck is you talking about? He's 100% white. He ain't never been a nigga. That's what he really meant. What is you talking about?
And if you've seen something that ain't right, and you get out of the water, and you're surrounded by all these fucking cops that just told you don't look in there, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna feel? You're probably gonna be like, well, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Yeah, AWP knows that I put the Hellcat up. Ain't heard from him. AWP knows what I said if they didn't want the Hellcat, which I still am gonna donate to them. We've contacted their managers and everything. We're not hearing nothing back, fam. What does that tell you? If they're good guys.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, that's bullshit. Because if you look in the comments, the AWP was actually here somewhere. Oh fuck. I'ma tag it in. Don't worry, I'ma tag it in. That's bullshit though. I'ma tag it in right now.
And they don't want to take no one's compensation away if everyone's led in the wrong direction. So in their mind, they're just finna get a bunch of free money in 60 days. You see, and this is the part where people are like, how dare you accuse AWP of doing something like that? Did those words come out of my mouth? They didn't. Why are you saying dumb, stupid shit that ain't real? But think about this. If you in your heart are going to look for a little girl, and you drive all the way to this fucking town, and the police are like, hey, don't look over there. And you're like, okay. And you go look over there, and you dive underwater, and you see a body in there, and if you've seen something that ain't right, and you get out of the water, and you're surrounded by all these fucking cops that just told you don't look in there, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna feel? You're probably gonna be like, well, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Yeah, AWP knows that I put the Hellcat up. Ain't heard from him. AWP knows what I said if they didn't want the Hellcat, which I still am gonna donate to them. We've contacted their managers and everything. We're not hearing nothing back, fam. What does that tell you? If they're good guys, and they don't want to take no one's compensation, what does that tell you? Look at the press conferences. Everything's fucked up for a reason. You have to put all those pieces together. Because what I just told you is the most plausible explanation that I could think of right now. There, and you dive underwater, and you see a body in there, and if you've seen something that ain't right, and you get out of the water, and you're surrounded by all these fucking cops that just told you don't look in there, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna feel? You're probably gonna be like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Yeah, AWP knows that I put the Hellcat up. Ain't heard from him. AWP knows what I said if they didn't want the Hellcat, which I still gonna.
As you can see, Avenger of Purpose actually like left the comment. So, yeah. I mean, but we all know that, you know, white supremacists love to lie, so that ain't nothing new.
But donate to them. We've
Nevertheless,
contacted
still interesting.
their managers and everything. We're not hearing nothing back, fam. What does that tell you? If they're good guys and they don't want to take no one's compensation, what does that tell you? Look at the press conferences. Everything's fucked up for a reason. You have to put all those pieces together. Because what I just told you is the most plausible explanation that I could think of right now. If not,
The most plausible explanation that he could think of right now.
It doesn't matter. If it doesn't exist, it didn't happen. You can't just make a party happen.
If we have proof.
You don't understand.
Just like I don't have proof the party existed.
If there's no party, you don't. Hey, listen. If there's no party, you don't have to have proof of it not happening. You have to have proof of something happening. You don't have to have proof of nothing happening. Does it make sense? I want one single solitary 2-second video or a picture of Keily Rodney being at this party, videoed at this party.
Yeah, that is a little bit weird. In the age of social media, it's not so much like videos and pictures at the party. And then they said that these kids are using some new app or whatever where like the things get deleted. It's like Snapchat or I ain't never heard of that, but you know, I'm old, so who knows? But if you're a kid and you actually use this app, you know, let me know. But make sure that you're black, because if you're white, it don't apply.
Videoed with her friends, pictured with their friends at their school.
And the reason why I said if it's white, it don't apply because white people just be lying. They just make shit up. You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm white and I'm fucking right type shit. Like I'm white and I say so. Like so they'll make an app out of thin air and act like they was using it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll call you the N-word and say, oh, I never called you that. What you talking about? I never said that. Unless you got footage. Oh, I didn't say it in that context. It was different. I was saying it like this. You know what I'm saying? White people feel like you impeded on their civil liberties by not allowing them to say the N-word. They should be free and liberated of everything. It's fucking crazy, motherfucker.
Hell, give me a picture beside her car. The silver CRV. You can give me none of what I just asked for. It doesn't exist. If you on the other side of the screen think you're so smart and know every fucking thing, and I'm an idiot and this should be so easy for me to figure out, go find what I just told you to find. And don't show me that bullshit video of Jagger. I've already found out that that's not real.
Is he talking about the video when they're both on the water?
Of Keily Rodney existing and Sammy Smith existing. And like I said, don't be like, oh, well, it's obviously a human. Yes, I know. Show me proof of these people with their names actually existing. It's easy, right? Okay, well then show me these things. Show me a picture of her beside her CRV. Show me of her making a video in it. Show me anything that indicates this is real.
He's asking good questions. I'm not gonna lie.
Can't. Because it ain't. It's a scam. Why do you think the cops ain't saying nothing? They're fucking embarrassed. Wouldn't you be embarrassed? If you just went on this big fucking search for somebody and nobody even looked into the person yet, and they're like, oh, well, we kind of is looking for somebody that ain't real. Yeah, as a cop, you're not gonna want to admit that. And that's all I gotta say. Prove me wrong, say what you want in the comments, it don't matter. If you're shit talking me and telling me I'm wrong, you have no common sense. We can't have a conversation anyways. So, there's the end of that.
Yeah, whenever a white person is wrong, you ain't got common sense, or you ain't got your mental capabilities. Like if a white person wrong, you got mental illness type shit. Like that's how it works in America, because they could never be wrong. But anyway, now let's go into this even deeper allegation. He doubles down on it. Oh, this is the wrong fucking video. My fault. This is the wrong video right here. My God doubled down on it. Well, not my God, y'all God.
I would not say this unless I was 100% confident. Keily Rodney is not real. Her grandfather is not real. Her dad is not real. Her mom is not real. If you want me to be real, be real. All the pictures and videos you're seeing of this Keily... I would not say this unless I was 100% confident. Keily Rodney is not real. Her grandfather is not real. Her dad is not real. Her mom is not real. If you want me to be real, be real. All the pictures and videos you're seeing of this Keily Rodney person are actual pictures and videos from someone else named Callie that are 5 to 7 years old, which is the same amount of time as this CRV has been registered to this family's name. There's a reason why you can't find the family's name on any of these fucking vehicles. Everybody's been wasting time, right? Tick tock, tick tock. Well, guess where I just found all these people? Tick tock, tick tock. I'm about to post the proof and show you guys and show y'all how a lot of these pictures have been edited. P.S. The FBI didn't black out that picture of Kylie with the person under her arm. The people who created it did, because they fucked up when they photoshopped it. Oh, it's over. I would not say this unless I was 100% confident. Keily Rodney is not real. Her grandfather is not real. Her dad is not real. Her mom is not real. If you want me to be real, be real. All the pictures and videos you're seeing of this Keily Rodney person are actual pictures and videos from someone else named Callie that are 5 to 7 years old, which is the same amount of time as this CRV has been registered to this family's name. There's a reason why you can't find the family's name on any of these fucking vehicles. Everybody's been wasting time, right? Tick tock, tick tock. Well, guess where I just found all these people? Tick tock, tick tock. I'm about to post the proof and show you guys and show y'all how a lot of these pictures have been edited. P.S. The FBI didn't black out that picture of Kylie with the person under her arm. The people who created it did, because they fucked up when they photoshopped it. Oh, it's over. I would not say this unless I was 100% confident.
Man, I don't know what's going on. Five by his eyes, they laughing at this shit. Listen, I don't know what's going on in white society, man. There's a lot going on out here. You know what I'm saying? Before we close out, we're gonna read this post that's actually, you know, in Reddit. It's making its rounds. I hate when my shit do that. But yeah, we gonna look at this post, man. It's been making its rounds on Reddit. Do we really believe that? Man, I done lost the motherfucking post. God damn it. But yeah, I keep hearing people talk about pictures. What pictures? What? I keep hearing people talk about pictures. What the hell is pictures? I think that's the app that they talking about. I think that's the app. That's the if I'm not mistaken, that's supposed to be the app that if I'm not mistaken, if I'm let me Google this real quick. Hold on. Nah, that's not that. That's not that. I don't know what. Well, unless you're talking about like the freaking pictures that this picture right here. Let me see. Damn, what the fuck? Damn, why the shit ain't showing? Let's see something real quick. Damn, why my shit ain't showing no more? I don't even know what the alright, let's try this real quick. Damn, my shit ain't showing no more. I don't know what the fuck happened to my shit. Damn, I done fucked up the whole package with that. I don't know what happened to my joint. But matter of fact, let me just upload the picture like this real quick. The only picture that you could be referring to is this image right here. It could be this. Oh, yeah. My mom, yeah. These freaking white dudes, man, they be tripping, man. But yeah, so we going I just want to read this Reddit post because it was pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty interesting. Damn, I'm really gonna have to. God damn, now I feel like I gotta play some music. Nah. All right, so the app, right? Alright, so the app or whatever the case may be was this was this like freaking. It's like an app like Snapchat or whatever the case may be that it supposedly deletes like images and photos after like a certain time period or something, and that's why they was trying to say like Kylie don't have like a lot of pictures from the party, and all the pictures from the party that night was basically deleted or whatever the case may be. So that's like their like excuse for that, you know, right there. But you know, I'm not gonna lie, man. You know, this case is like pretty funny. I ain't gonna lie, and there's just like a lot of bickering going on in the there we go in the white community. So let me do this. Let me freaking read this Reddit post. It was pretty interesting. I ain't gonna. All right. Missing cases are progressively getting more insane since Gabby Petito. Speaking of you shouting out Gabby Petito in chat. Summer Wells may take the cake, but Dylan Rounds up the ante, and now with Kylie Rodney. It's going complete Freudian ID. For background, Keily Rodney is a 16-year-old who went missing several weeks ago in Truckee, California. There has been no trace of her car tracked or whatever. Ryan Upchurch, successful whatever, blah, 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 and they just naming YouTubers. Has a huge fan began accusing anyone involved in Kylie of Keily Rodney's case of being party to Rodney. Some random who called into Mel Show gave an account of the party where Kylie was last seen. The caller Rodney said two cousins of his party saw a drunk party about. Churchill became obsessed with Rodney, trying to prove she doesn't exist. And Rodney is the cousin, blah 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 blah. The Rodney saga particularly is demented because it's a bunch of people trying to prove the caller isn't black, which is problematic. As you might guess, the logical jumps don't even make sense. Ronnie called in, gives information. He gave both the Instagram and shared a live video. Upchurch claimed he's white, said to look at the video where it's a black man, arms and legs is showing all his other shit, whatever. Now Churchill's accusing Ronnie of others of cover-up, and then there wasn't at the party. He's even come out with a video accusing Mel of being a child sex trafficker and a hacker. Whatever. Something has to be done before this spirals out of control, both in the case of the genre and in general. It's easy to dismiss YouTube as genre, but it's more than that. It's sanctioned harassment under the guise of true crime. It's sanctioned harassment under the guise of true crime. Well, man, if you ain't out of the Buffalo, New York top show, and then yeah, it wouldn't be hard for this. It wouldn't be hard to do this event. And look how many people are focused on unwinding the web. That's absolutely true, my brother. That's absolutely true. It's absolutely true. And you know, when you speak to like the Buffalo Tops incident, you know, I was banned off of certain subreddits and stuff like that for posting my initial video. You know, but I mean that's me not understanding the guidelines too as well. I gotta take accountability. You know, just posting it in this raw form because that video is so powerful, and that's why they suppressed that video. You understand? That video was very powerful. That video had the power to lead the charge in a lot of areas. But you know, unfortunately, we have to work with the tools that we have, right? And you know, with that being said, sometimes you have to speak on these ironic white cases where you see all this white bickering, but you don't have the mainstream media putting a highlight on it like they would if it was a black dilemma, right? If this was a black missing girl and the black community was saying this was a scam, this would be front page news, you know. But it's not, because white people are saying that. So as a black man, as a black YouTuber, it's my job with my platform to highlight this bickering and these allegations, whether Kylie is Callie or Kylie or Rodney or whoever. You know, unfortunately, this young lady lost her life. Whether it's Kylie, Rodney, somebody lost their life whenever the autopsy is done. You know, hopefully someone will be going to prison for the loss of life. Nah, I made an Odyssey, but I don't really know how to use Odyssey, and I don't know what the heck is the truth. That name, that name sound crazy. I ain't gonna lie, but truth, what the heck is on there? That sound like some underworld freaking, I don't know. That just sound like all types of wildness go down on there. But Odyssey though, I did make Odyssey. I just never like, you know what I'm saying? I never really put like any content on there. Exactly, you know what I'm saying? And you know, unfortunately, you know, I've covered a lot of black true crime on this channel as well. You could probably like check, you know, like the back catalog and stuff like that. The last one in particular was Felicia Johnson, in which the Nigerian man fled back to Africa after he killed that young foundation Black American sister. But I kind of want to see what type of views this get. You know, sometimes I like to test the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? I gotta try that out. I gotta try that out, my brother. Definitely gotta try that out. But you know, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? We gonna dip up out of here and all that. You know, I just want to deliver this soon. I like to keep it underneath an hour. You know, check out my last interview with Sha Watts Pops, the slain legendary drill rapper from the Bronx, as we speak on drill culture, and he speaks on, you know, how he was affected by his son's untimely demise, you know, in which the suspects have never been caught. It is said to be believed that this young man was set up. He was only 18 years old, leaving the studio. He made songs with K-Flock, Dougie B. Set the Trend, a lot of Billboard artists. Y'all should go check that out. It's definitely some good material. You know, if you want some nice black content, you know, like a different message and a more positive aspect of drill culture and what it's doing for the Bronx, and you know, speaking to two people that's actually in the war zone. You know, BRP comes live from the war zone directly across the street from one of the major studios that all Bronx drill rappers use. A lot of shootouts happen in this area, and like, you know, we all from the hood, so that's regular shit. But I do inspire you to go and check out that, you know, because usually that real raw content don't get the views, it don't get the attention, it don't get the chats that, you know, topics like these get. That's why I like to, you know, kind of do these topics, because I know throughout the week it's going to bubble, and then I could, you know, slip in some real content and push some people over there. But anyway, You know what I'm saying? You have an awesome night too. Fly by inside. I believe I even subscribed to your channel too and all. I think I commented on one of your drinks. But anyway, it might be somebody else with the same kind of similar name. But anyway, it's the most watched field, buddy. 40 to the family. FBA your motherfucking day, man. 80 high. A high to the motherfucking guys, man. 80 block and eat the motherfucking Glock. You know how it goes, man. You know what I'm saying? Every shot, you already know what you already know what time we on type shit. You know what I'm saying? If niggas ain't trying to squash it, then niggas gonna get squashed by it. You heard? 40.